So we're back with another food option. We're actually going for Sweetgreen today. So Sweetgreen may not be the most popular one. However, one of the things I love about this website is the calorie breakdown, the aesthetic image as well. We're like, I want to order this right now.
It's pretty.
It looks exactly. So we're going to go for it. I'm going to start with Paran. Recently converted into non-veg as well. So we're going to dive deep into like his vegetarian options in the past and then currently as well. So yeah, let's go. We're looking obviously the menu, the bowls. What would you get?
So if I were still vegetarian, I am first and foremost always looking out for where am I going to get my protein from. And you know, there's always going to be a vegetarian option. More likely than not, it's going to be the tofu. So the shrimami is going to be my go-to. I think the key thing here with the calorie breakdown, which is great to have, is that you've got to try to assess, okay, well, what's the protein ratio to other macronutrients that you're getting? Unfortunately, it's not as much protein there, and it's quite significantly high in fats and carbs. So I think with that in mind, going into the details there, you can then actually just adjust what your bowl is going to have. Maybe you pull some of the fats away. For example, you're getting some of the fats from the tofu, no doubt, but maybe you're getting some additional fats from the roasted almonds. But despite these being healthy fats, the calories can easily add up. Like that is 85 calories, and that's insane.
For a salad.
It is insane. The amount, by the way,
For 22 grams of protein only.
It's crazy to me.
That's where actually looking into this and not thinking it's just healthy, you know, trying to think to yourself, okay, well, how can I bump that up with protein? Maybe I have a protein shake alongside it, right? But making some of those adjustments would have been my go-to if I was still vegetarian.
Yeah, but also like the fats are double the protein amount, which by the way, you know, a lot of people is crazy, right? And the thing is, everyone will look at that and think, yes. That's one thing I love about America is that the amount of like information available with calories, and you look at the menu, you can make informed choices. Again, you may have not the greatest choices, but you still have informed choices, which I think is a game changer altogether as well. But in terms of Zed, what would you end up getting from Sweetgreen yourself?
I mean, the pictures look great. You know, as I said, it all looks pretty.
Yep.
Do you know what? I do like ranch. So I'd probably go for chicken avocado ranch, but looking at this, it's 705 calories.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
You've got to have plenty of calories to play with.
Yeah, exactly. You know, 23 grams of protein, 59 grams of carbs. What I would do is I'd have that dressing on the side. I would prioritize eating the protein in it first, and then realize, you know what, you don't have to finish that meal.
Yeah.
You can actually take the rest of it home and have it the next day, and then just add your extra protein to it.
Yeah, I agree.
So, you know, we've all been told you've got to finish everything that's on your plate. Actually, you don't want to waste it either, because we've all been brought up saying, you know, don't waste your food. So don't finish it, because that's a lot of food.
Yeah.
For a meal, especially if you are on a calorie deficit and, you know, trying to lose weight. So I'd say prioritize eating that protein, have the dressing on the side, just take a little bit. You don't need all of that dressing. You really don't. And that's where a lot of the fats and everything lie. So yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah. And that's one thing we're doing right now is we're actually going through like the menu live with you guys. So it's easier for us to like comment. And one of the things we notice with a lot of this is like the quantity of like fats to protein. There's actually nothing really high protein here, barring apart from actually, I'd say the chicken pesto parm, which is 39 grams of protein, and it's still, again, higher in carbs, but it's also like, it's still 21 grams of fats, right? But it's significantly higher in protein than even like the steakhouse chopped, for example. But Max.
I was about to say as well, I mean, the other option that I would go for,
yeah.
I would recommend to most people, if of course you would like to have a steak, or if you feel like or if you're allowed to have a steak, of course, it's actually the Kale Caesar steak. The reason why is because for sure it's 720 calories, but it's also got just under 40 grams of protein, 21 grams of carbs. And if you take out the Caesar dressing,
yeah,
that's actually massively reduced the amount of fat in there, which will also double down on lower amount of calories as well. Just taking out, let's say, for example, even if it's just half the dressing, because no one wants to eat a dry salad, of course, you know, that's just a bit boring. Even if you just take out half of the Caesar dressing, what you've done there is you've probably taken out probably around about 200 calories. So that's, if anything else, giving you a good option where you can get a really solid amount of protein in, less carbohydrates, you've managed that fat, and you're also being able to really hit that protein in a way which is very, very constructive.
Yeah.
It's a good meal, and if anything else, it would be my go-to on that list, because what you're doing is you're hitting all your non-negotiables.
I thought you were going to say the kids' meal because that was up there too.
I probably would have had like 3 of those by the looks of it. They look really, the crunchy chicken and rice, that does look pretty good.
It probably would be better,
Honestly.
like, portion-wise,
Yeah,
right? Like,
exactly.
in
30
general.
protein, 35 grams of carbs and 30 grams of fats. That's actually very, very balanced as well.
Yeah, agreed.
I think the benefit of these types of places is that you can update, the specifics within each bowl. If you want to take things away, you can. You'll have developed your education of where the too much fat is coming from. You can take it out. You can even double up on your protein to make it that much more, calorie balanced in the way that you want it to be.
With the shumami as well, I think it's just like they got the sesame ginger dressing, which is probably super calorific, hidden
Sesame
calories,
oil.
right? Yeah, so if you look at what's there, and a lot of it has obviously ranch. So you just got to be very, very careful. If you actually take that away, you probably do reduce majority of the fat content when it comes down to this menu. So yeah, Sweetgreen is I don't think everyone would be getting, but I do think it's important, like if you do want to go for a healthy option, whole foods option, then I'm a fan. So yeah, I think for me, I'm a big, I think chicken pesto palm. Again, manage it through any dressings, and I think you'll be fine. Again, it's nearly 40 grams of protein, which is tough to end up getting. But yeah, Max.
But within that as well, talking about drinks, I mean, they also have things such as the jasmine green tea and you can pronounce that better than me.
Hibiscus.
Hibiscus, there we go. Berry clover tea. So,
Gonna meme that up for you.
dyslexic, bro. So you also have those options there as well, which are 0 calories, which gives you the ability to actually have a nice drink with your food, instead of going for things such as, let's say, a Fanta, or going for like a Coke or even a Diet Coke, which we know can actually be very high in other areas as well, which we actually look over. So it'd be a good idea to go for something which is, a bit more herbal based.
Flavoursome, I guess.
Exactly.
0 sugar, right?
0 sugar as well.
I mean, yeah, you can normally go. There's loads of options here. Generally low in calories. You can see here, Parent as well. Like most of it, if you look at it, even lemonade, hibiscus, jasmine green tea.
You'll always have something
You'll
that
have
is
something,
low in calories.
because it is Sweetgreen. They are gonna basically cater towards health. So yeah, it's a good option. What would we rate it? Overall rating, if Sweetgreen?
Tonight, should we go there for dinner tomorrow?
Potentially, yeah, and we'll give you guys a rating. But again, it'll be interesting. So stay tuned for that one. Apart from that, guys, see you in the next one.